ANET still holding that 1-2 setup. I would expect it needs to take off here soon, though. Otherwise, I don't know what's happening. The only other answer I have is that we did get this fifth wave shy the 1618 for the third wave, so that would look like this. And then we'd be in a larger fourth wave. We can get a C wave here, and then we get a fourth wave down here. However, it's already the extensions don't make too much sense to me. Again, April lows, messy, messy, messy. Less messy. Eh, not so bad. And then this is messy here too. This is three waves for a wave one, I think. Otherwise, it looks like this, the really deep. I think I actually, so what I did here is I took this as a truncated fifth of the C wave for two. That's what I did there. So this is actually 1-2. I don't know if I cheated it by doing that. But either way, I think this should be a fourth wave. If it wants to be in a diagonal, we would get lower, potentially down to 102 before getting a little bit higher here. ANET's not great. No, I see a question that says, could ANET be an expanded B wave, and are we doing a C wave down? So you're saying this is A, this is B, and then a C for the bigger four. I can't rule it out. I can't rule it out. I need to see a five down, three up situation. Could I find five down here? Yeah. Yeah, I could. I can make an argument for that. Yeah, it could be an expanded B wave. It's just this has been so messy. So what Alex is talking about here is um, the third wave top there. We got the A. This is the expanded B, and then we get a C wave down here for this fourth wave. And then we start the whole process up again for the fifth wave. Um, yeah, that's the alternative. It's just so bizarre, not impossible, but it would be ultimately grueling. It would catch a lot of people off sides. So maybe it would. Maybe it would work. Um, yeah, good call out. I think that's what my alternative has to be at this point. Um, which would then make this setup. It's a little rough. Let me. Yeah, it's probably a little deeper. Let's not cheat this and do it right. No, I wasn't far off though. It'd be really, really deep. Fifth wave, big extensions on the fifth wave like that. Let me move this guy back because that's technically supposed to be there. I'll do this. Yeah, that's how this would shake out. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, Alex. This is um this is what you're thinking about, yeah. What do you think about it? Is that what your primary count is? Okay. I got a yes. I'm gonna call it my alt for now. If this breaks down, then I'm with you. I'm gonna switch. Five down, three up should lead to some heavy lows here. So I will say though, if it is an expanded B, it is bullish in the long run. Expanded B wave patterns are ones that um, try to complete and finish and tag the target that it couldn't reach before. And because it just made it past the 1382. It looks like it wanted to head to the 1618. It didn't quite get there. Um, but it made a good attempt at it. So that's what an expanded B wave. It tries to make up for the miss that happened in the prior wave, but it becomes part of the next wave. But it's bullish because that means it's going to rally past it later. It's a signal that the rally is still coming. So I wouldn't be bearish on it, other than the fact that we could get back down to the 60s. That would be something, but not impossible. And also, expanded B waves like this, they tend to go beyond the start of the A wave. So I'm really, really being probably too aggressive in keeping this high. But it would, depending on this setup, need to have an extended fifth wave or an extended third wave, something like this that really kind of brings it, into the picture to kind of satisfy all those expanded B wave stuff. So yeah, I'll leave that on the chart. It's going to be the alternate. So um, I had seen this weeks ago, and I'm just like, nah, did it? Can it be? I mean, it was such a weird setup here, which is why this has bothered me. Trying to figure out what happened here, even in the sense that it is an A and a B, it would be like a short-changed B wave that didn't quite complete. So um, either way, it's funky looking, but